Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of the Norse Rebirth campaign. So what we're going to do now is, since we've learned in the past recently that raiding will you cannot take landed females as prisoners, but you can take their courtiers. You can take people who are unlanded. So what we're going to do is we're going to search for women who are not currently in prison, who are married or not, doesn't matter, because once we take them prisoner we can force them to become a concubine. We don't want rulers, because then we can't capture them. Any religion, any culture, both adults and children, because if we find, say, a 13 or 14-year-old, we could capture her and then wait a year or two. And then Great House, any, if they have a claim, great. If they're just a lowborn, great, I don't care. We're doing the Frill eugenics program. So we are nothing. We're nothing special. Let's look for strong. That is the one that I want the most. So we're going to filter by strong and sort by age, and let's find some young women. And then if we really wanted to, we could go hunt them down. Like, where is this one? She is here. Can we... Yeah, she's a Suomanusko. And she is currently tutored by Talviki in Heim. So, special interest her. Heim. So she's here. So if we loot this, if we raid and loot this thing down, there's a chance we could capture her. Now, Suomanusko, she might be willing to just give that character to us, but let's flag down like 3 of them. We've got this one here. She is actually in our court, so we might be able to just ask for her. The Catholic faith does not permit the taking of concubines. Oh, boo. Just because she's Catholic and your liege is Norse. This is why we need to reform the faith. Alright, fine. That's unfortunate. She's a fairly fantastic character, really. We got a Greek down there that we could go for. Another Greek here. Turkish. A Berber. Oh, they're all over the place. There's a German. She's a little bit inland. See, this is like, if you really wanted to have fun with it, like hunting the world for women. It's really fun. That's a crazy concept. Here's one in Pomerania, in Welgrad. I think we want her. A Prussian. Here in Marienburg. She's already a concubine. Alright, so that's a few. And now we can just, go there and then go to character. Just right-click right on this list. Now we know where to hunt. Sounds so bad. That is totally what we're going to do, though. We're going to hunt for some strong women. In the meantime, we should at least just take some concubines. Just for the sake of trying to make some babies. I'm kind of concerned that we don't have a son. We're not going to take our cousin as a concubine, are we? That would be kind of silly. There's 2 of them, actually. I don't want one that's chaste. I guess you'll have to do. And then let's talk to one of our vassals here. See if he has anybody. Who do you have for me, sir? Yes, we accept. And what about you? You 10-year-old chief gunner. Give me a woman. Offer me a woman. We'll take that one. So we'll start off with those 3 concubines, and eventually the goal is to get strong ones. If we end up with a whole bunch of kids, then it's no different than what we had to do in the past. You just let Gavelkind happen and then murder a few people. Whatever. So how's this revolt doing? Looks like he's about to lose. I feel bad for him. I wish we could support him a bit more. Okay, so winning that war, how did that affect our moral authority? We're back up to 35. The successful prepared invasion helped out. One thing we could do if we really wanted to make the Norse faith do well would be to give land, like instead of just having one big empire, like give out smaller independent titles to our vassals and then just like make them independent so that we are small enough to do more prepared invasions and so that they will do prepared invasions. That would probably be a better way of getting our faith restored. Because we don't technically have to be the one that owns the holy sites. They just have to be controlled by Norse characters. But, you know, I don't know. We're probably not going to give up any territory that's in de jure Scandinavia. So that should put us at, what, 36%? Okay. And we are over our domain limit now. This is part of the Empire Britannia, so like this would be an example of a place where we could just give it away. But I'd at least like to get a kingdom before we do that. And also brand ourselves an emperor. What is it going to take to actually form the Empire of Scandinavia? We need to hold at least 2 kingdoms, and we only control 62% of the required 80. Alright, that seems fine. Could always raid Denmark while we wait. Why don't we go after one of these women? Hey, Pope Marcellus II, a preacher in the services of Kaiser Gerhard of the Holy Roman Empire, has arrived in Uppland. This pope has money. This one we're going to ransom. Since we didn't get anything special, we're just going to say thank you for your money, Pope. That is funny. Alright, so where was this one? She's here. How ideal. Let's go raid it. Apparently we're ill. My uncle wants a fief. You're not ready. Oh no, we have pneumonia! We lost the ill trait, but we gained pneumonia. We're pretty likely to die now. Well, there goes all of our hard work at uniting the realm. Gavelkind succession is going to cause problems again. Alright. Not currently ruler. Yes, 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 and no. I still wish you could have saved settings here. We're going to give this to that guy. We'd have to kill quite a few cousins here to get this land back. Which I'm perfectly willing to do, actually. Kill the cousin! Make him die. Alright, so you have joined in the defense of this guy, but we're already at 83%. And we died of pneumonia. Long live King Baldur. So we didn't even end up having a kid. We died of pneumonia at the age of 35 without having a single child. Our wife wasn't pregnant. Our concubines weren't pregnant. We just actually switched to that brother. And because we had no kids, all of it went to him, and we actually did just consolidate the realm. However, our domain limit is kind of crap. We have poor stewardship. Our wife has poor stewardship. We have a bunch of sons. All with one woman. Well, that is interesting. So we have a new truce tavern with Denmark. We also have brand new, what's it called? Short reign penalty with all of our vassals. But we have this large standing army from what our brother had raised. Independence factions up to 53% strength. These guys are pretty upset for the moment. These guys that my brother gave territory to. Nothing we can't handle. We just send him some money. Look, you know, the joys of being under the Norse rulers. We'll give you money. We have raiding money. We go raid people. They get a little tiny bit of money, and it's fine. We'll just sort our vassals, and Duke of Oslandet is very zealous. I hope he loses. We have a single county count who's a little bit upset with us. He's a Catholic. He should be underneath this duchy. We can't do anything about it because this guy under Denmark owns it. I still don't know how you did that. It's just weird. 10 out of 6. Well, I think we need to get rid of all of this stuff up here. Can't create Finland, and we can't create Karelia. I think we just grant these to new characters. Search the realm. A pretty solid diplomat available. And a spy master. Still need to get rid of more. Probably this one, Viken. I mean, it's a decent enough province. It's just that it's part of a duchy that I don't have any real interest in. And these guys are upset, so yeah, we'll create the duchy. We will grant some territory to somebody, preferably, you know, we could even, let's go ahead and do it. Now that you can easily filter by content, it's just so appealing to do so. Normally I wouldn't do that just because it's a pain to try to find them, but now giving out territory to content vassals is even easier. So that's good. Alright, so we're trying to burn this holding down to capture the strong woman. I still want to do the eugenics program for the Frill dynasty. We're at 7 out of 6. Do we want to get rid of this thing? Makes us 35 ducats a year. Total. From all the tax of these guys. That's a pretty significant portion of our income. Compared to like Yarn Borrow land. I'd rather just, let's just build let's get a city here. A city or a temple? City. And okay. We'll take some more money from Denmark. Actually, I want to split them up here. Let's do armies of about 1,000. Should be safe enough, roughly. Oh, can't really go any smaller than that there. That's fine. So we got 4 armies. And we do just have these new guys. These guys aren't even landed, so we should definitely pick people who are landed. 26. Yep, that's the guy that I appointed. The leader of the Ostlander Revolt. Very solid. New steward. You seem acceptable. That content spy master. Or actually, he's the ambitious one, but he's still pretty good. A kinswoman. We will pick our vassal, even though a few more points of learning would be nice. State learning doesn't do anything, and researching cultural texts not even that important. "28 Marshal. He's pretty solid, man. He became a berserker. Alright, our lowest opinion, strongest person is the Duke of Trundelag. So we will improve relations with you. Still over our domain limit. I think we just hold off. What's our ambition? Improve stewardship. Yeah, so we might see that get fixed soon. So it looks like we're going to Holstein, Bremen, Chell, and Ostfriesland. Always a good idea to piss off the Holy Roman Emperor. Get these guys looting as well. This borders our province, so we don't have to worry about keeping the boats there. And, yeah, let's actually go for these two, I think. I hate that you can't split armies when they're at sea. I mean, how is it any different, really, than doing it when they're at land? It's just a silly restriction. I'm assured that the Holy Roman Emperor is going to want to come and prevent us from doing this. We've already taken the money. Bowl all of it. And so we'll book it out of there. Already 120 ducats just from that. Very nice. This will start to piss our vassals off soon if we don't get rid of that extra holding, so... Oh, jeez. You know... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So where's this 7th holding? Oh, Bergenschutz. Yeah, we don't want that. We can get rid of that. We could even give it to the current guy of... Oh, nope. It's held by somebody outside of the kingdom. Okay. Yep, in that case, we just search the realm for people who are content. Men that are not in prison, who are in any marriage, not a ruler. They don't have to be content. Let's just do by stewardship. I want high stewardship. Or like high something, you know? There we go. That works. And we have a kinswoman that needs a guardian. Anybody will do. Alright, so aside from trying to get the holy, like the moral authority up, and then just continue to build up our holdings, we're in a pretty stable position. This guy has excellent diplomacy, so it feels like the realm is actually very stable right now, despite our short reign penalty. What's interesting is that even the Catholic characters still have, well, actually no, they have a reduced short reign penalty, but the infidel kind of offsets it, so it's about the same. So if you can handle the short reign penalty, you can handle having Catholic vassals. It's not a big deal. I think some people are really hardcore about doing the, you know, revoke everything right away, purge the realm. You don't need to. I mean, just manage it, you know, and eventually we can get them all converted. But I do want to reform that faith. We also did grow the kingdom a little bit, so we might have room for another retinue. Looks like we do. Yes, we do. Cool. Slag them as a raider. And then head them over there. And I think, like, this is probably a good spot to take a break. And we have vassal inheritance warning. Apparently, somehow we inherited land or something down here. Now when he dies, it'll leave the realm. That seems fine. My son needs an educator. Let's go with us. No, we have a terrible education. Let's go with military. We'll go with our marshal. We like our marshal. And let's see if we capture that strong woman. Is it Pava? We want Pava. Capture her. Capture her. Get her. Taking control of the siege, yes. Ulu has been looted of 24.129 by King Baldur. This is new. Isn't it? Interesting. I just don't remember seeing that before. Maybe it's the same thing as the siege pop-up, but... Alright, well, let's check our prison. I mean... No, she is just at court. We didn't capture her. Damn. Well, the loot bar is available now, so I guess we loot it. Alright, well, I'm going to take a break here. I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. We will eventually reform the faith, and then go from there. So thanks for watching, everyone. See you again soon.